I was surprised this week to read about Joe Biden signing into law the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act. My question was, do we have a problem with this? Now listen, Emmett Till is a true historical character, a 14-year-old boy from Chicago who was taken to Mississippi, and he was murdered by lynching. But that was like 70 years ago. That's before civil rights legislation even. Is it a problem today? I mean, other than Jussie Smollett, I don't know of a single case. And another question I have is, this is directed at violence against African Americans, but don't we have hate crimes that have been passed for the same reasons? So I don't know what this adds to the discussion. One funny side note, there were 3 Republicans who voted against this in the House. They're, I guess, pro-lynching and are complete racist. I don't know. Just kind of funny. Now, if we're going to pass this law, though, I think it's obvious there are some other laws that need to be passed. Let me give you my suggestions. First and foremost is flogging. We need to outlaw flogging. It's never been outlawed. This is where, you give the 30 lashes, you whip somebody. And the only pause I give to this is this form of punishment is probably the most equitable, diverse, and inclusive punishment known to man in our history. So yeah, it was against African Americans, but also whites, even women, rich, poor, it touched everybody. The most diverse form of punishment ever. So maybe we could think about it a little longer. Another punishment that I cannot believe that we have not outlawed this. China outlawed it in 1905. This is a Chinese form of punishment. They called it Lynching. We know it as a death by 1,000 cuts. We've never outlawed this. Can you believe that? This is where they would attach a human to a pole and then slowly and deliberately and gently cut piece by piece little pieces of skin away from them. When all the skin was gone, they'd dig into the limbs and fingers. And then when people got tired and hungry that were watching this, they would go ahead and end it all by chopping the head off or digging into the heart. It was a form of capital punishment they practiced for over 1,000 years. We've not outlawed that. Can you believe that? One last law I would like to see passed. I'm still disturbed that we've never dealt with this. So back in 1900, New York City, everybody traveled by horses. Every single day, these horses would produce over 1 million pounds of manure in the streets of New York. I mean, and there's never been a law dealing with that. Yeah, time enough, okay? I want a law to be passed. Maybe it'll say something like, if you ride your horse in city streets, you're responsible for the manure. How about that? You got to clean up the crap. We could call it the horse crap bill. Or no, wait a second. Most bills from Congress are called horse crap bills. Well, okay, you can come up with something else. Have any other laws in mind? Because this is our Congress at work. And by the way, this is another reason why I find it hard to waste any time going to the polls to vote.